How did Kamala Harris go from a laughing stock, someone who was even more unpopular than Joe Biden, someone who was seen as incredibly incompetent, even by her own party, to now the savior of democracy here and worldwide? Well, it's because she's running against Donald Trump, of course, even if it is by accident, or Joe Biden's FU to Obama and company, which is exactly what it was, in my opinion. At this point, if you can't see how the media is lying to help one party, the Democrats, then I have beachfront property to sell you in a rapidly heating Earth where the sea levels are rising and the polar ice caps are melting. Oh, wait. Democrats are still buying beachfront property. Maybe that's another lie as well. Quite sure of it. Anyway, the point is this. These people are liars. They used to be kind of good at it, actually, but as the mask has slipped off little by little by little, and as Americans have woken up to the lies and misinformation, they're becoming surprisingly bad at it. Really bad, actually. Take the whole border czar narrative. The media now say Kamala was never the border czar at all. But they themselves said she was over and over and over. Did they forget, or are they just lying? You tell me.
Quote unquote border czar. Vice President Harris was not a border czar.
Meantime, Vice President and border czar Kamala Harris facing some backlash.
What he said about Harris and immigration was not true. She was never appointed border czar.
And this will be her first visit to the U.S.-Mexico border region since she was appointed as the border czar by President Biden.
People gonna have to counter the misinformation. You already hear folks talking about the border czar. She wasn't the border czar.
President Biden tapped Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, to be the border czar.
Now, she wasn't the border czar. That's what Republicans labeled her.
They were very critical of Kamala Harris, especially in her role as border czar.
Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border record, calling her a border czar.
Kamala Harris, who was appointed as the border czar.
The Biden team didn't declare her the border czar. They wanted her to work on kind of the root causes of immigration.
There has been so much criticism against Kamala Harris. You know, she was the border czar.
Calling her sort of the border czar, which wasn't necessarily the case.
So the border, if they weren't planning to address it in a major way, do not make her your border czar. She met with some of the Northern Triangle countries, but nothing has effectively changed.
Yeah, it was Republicans that labeled her the border czar. The Republicans and all their close personal friends in the national news media, apparently. I mean, Soviet Russia lied better than this. Kim Jong-un's North Korea does too. And let me say this. Kim learned to drive at the age of 3. His father, Kim Jong-il, scored a 38 under par in his first ever round of golf. And they're better at lying than the media is today, and Kamala Harris. It's like the media and the Democrats, though they are both the same thing really at this point, don't care at all that there's video evidence proving everything they say is BS. Like the clip I just showed you. Oh, and President Biden putting VP Harris in charge of immigration, which he did.